Hello, my name is Debra Baker, and I am so grateful that you have joined me for this little while. I am coming to you from beautiful Pompano Beach, Florida, which is just a wonderful break to get away where it's warm and sunny. And so I thought I'd film this morning watching the ocean and the breezes so that you can enjoy it with me. We're going to talk about some really deep healing today and releasing some grief. So let's get started. So let's begin with our 3 nice, really deep breaths. Taking a nice deep breath, breathing in, filling up your upper chest. Holding it for a moment and then releasing it really slowly. And now breathing in a little more deeply, filling up your chest and your upper back. Oh, just feel your back expand a little. And now release it nice and slowly. And now take the deepest breath you've taken all day, breathing into your rib cage and all the way down into your belly. Just fill it up. As much air as you can take in. And then hold it for a moment. Feel your lungs expand. And then let it go. And so for our relaxation today, let's imagine that the beach is the perfect temperature, not too hot, not too chilly, not too windy. And you found yourself the perfect spot on it. So if it's shade or if it's sun, whichever works better for you. And just imagine kind of pressing your feet and ankles together, your lower legs, your knees, your upper legs. And let's just get our legs relaxed. So squeeze it all together toward the center. And then let it go. And now let's do something different today. Let's relax toward the front of our torso. So maybe clench your fists, bring them up to your shoulders. And just bring your whole body, imagine like pulling your lower abs in, like you're trying to pull your hip bones together. Pull up your pelvic floor. Bring your shoulders forward and just imagine like you're squeezing something in front of you. So squeeze, squeeze, squeeze to the front for a breath cycle or so, as long as it feels comfortable, and then let it go. And now arch your back and squeeze toward the back. So bring your shoulder blades together. Keep your hands on your shoulders, but point your elbows toward the back. And just feel your back stretch out a little bit, and your front, you're actually expanding the front of your body and squeezing the back. And just squeeze your shoulder blades together for a moment. And then let that go. And now I invite you to bring your shoulders up to your ears, tuck your chin a little, pull all of your muscles to your bones, squinch your face up, and just hold that for a moment. Squint, squint, squint. Oh, I especially like squeezing my neck muscles. And then let that go. And just feel yourself relaxing. Oh, yeah. So someone asked me, I was having a conversation with someone a while ago about self-pity, and some of the groups that I belong to are very critical of self-pity, that it's a party you don't want to invite anybody to, and you don't want to have yourself. But I think that self-pity is just a masquerade for grief. I feel like when we are feeling sorry for ourselves, it's just another way of feeling our sadness and our sorrow. So if you're not feeling particularly sad or sorrowful today, I feel that this meditation can still benefit you, because sometimes there's pockets of sorrow we're not even aware of. So let's relax for a moment, and I'll give some quiet. And let's just imagine if there is any sorrow that you might be feeling, any sadness, or anything that's tucked away that you're not even aware of. And let's just be quiet for a moment and just acknowledge that. Or maybe you visit your inner child who tells you about some sorrow that she experienced or he experienced that you weren't able to express at the time or even have. And I think most of us have repeating patterns in our lives that are usually established when we're very young. Either it's being ignored or neglected, abandoned, devalued, dismissed, treated badly in some way. And then we tend to feel comfortable in those situations because that's how we began our lives. And so we're not even aware sometimes about it's like comfort in our discomfort, which is unfortunate because we want to become comfortable in our joy. So that's a subject for another meditation. But the thing about grief and sorrow and sadness, any emotion that's locked away, until we just give it a moment, until we bring it into the light of day, acknowledge it, validate it, just feel it. We don't have to explain it away or describe it ad nauseum. All we need to do is give it time and space. So maybe you've felt some energy in your body. Maybe it's your head, neck, and shoulders, and it's some repressed anger. Maybe it's in your chest, and it's some repressed sorrow, sadness, which is kind of what we're talking about today. Maybe it's in your gut, and it's fear, terror, worry. Maybe it's in your pelvis, your extremities, and it feels more like shame. Whatever it is, let's just imagine. I think the inner child image works well. So imagine your inner child just coming to sit next to you, or if you're stretched out on your bed, lie next to you. And they don't even have to say what happened. Sometimes we don't even remember. We just feel this sadness. And maybe you are feeling sadness that it's there. After all these years, quote unquote, that it's still there. So let's let go of our judgments about whether it should be there or not, because it's there. So whether we think it should be there or not doesn't matter. It's there. And we acknowledge it. And if our inner child is feeling it next to us, because children sometimes do a much better job of feeling their emotions than adults, let's just be with it. And then if it's coming up in a big way, and you feel this really heaviness in your, really acute heaviness in your heart, or maybe between your shoulder blades, as the result of this exercise, I invite you to just be with it. Acknowledge it. I welcome my sorrow. And if you want to, assign it a color. Assign it a shape. And observe it. Is the color getting brighter or deeper? Lighter? Is the shape expanding, contracting? Just be with it. Breathe into it. We don't want to hold our breath. And you may even express some feeling toward yourself, your inner child. I'm so sorry you went through that. And as an adult, sometimes we feel regret. I'm sorry I couldn't support you during that, or be stronger for you, stand up for you. And for me right now, the emotion, the feeling, the sensation in my body is becoming sharper and more acute. So just observe what yours is doing. Perhaps your inner child is crying, sobbing. So just put your arm around them. And just be with it. Feel it. Breathe into it. I think most of us get very adept at suppressing our emotions to make other people comfortable, or to make ourselves comfortable if we don't want to feel it in front of someone. Please don't suppress it now. And if this feeling isn't complete by the end of this meditation, please, please stay with it until it is, because we don't want this to be another exercise in invalidating ourselves or devaluing ourselves. What you feel is valid. What you feel is critical, crucial, so important to the human experience. Nobody gets to take that away from you. Even yourself, even the you that was taught to. We're changing the narrative today. Our emotions are valid and valuable. What we feel matters. So breathe into it and just let it be. This suggestion just came from my guides, probably because when I said the words "let it be," the song "Let It Be" came to mind. And the guides are suggesting that you think of a song or allow a song to be revealed to you that supports your having your emotions. And I'll pay attention in the next week and post it in the comments on the YouTube channel and the Facebook page. If I come up with new songs, or if you come up with songs, I would love to hear them. But for me, "Let It Be," the song "Let It Be," works for now. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And the idea that we're not alone. So when you're feeling these emotions, I'm here with you right now, and so is everyone else who's listening to this meditation. But also, your spirit guides and guardian angels are there for you, with you all the time. Your beloved loved ones who have passed away are with you, absolutely. And you're not alone. So if the colors are beginning to fade and the shape is getting smaller, great. If not, pause the video now and wait until they are. Take another couple really deep breaths. So thank you again for joining me, and I invite you to save this meditation somehow so that when things come up and you feel out of sorts and you feel, like, what's going on? I'm not sure, I don't feel like myself, that maybe there's an emotion in there that's wanting to be released, validated, brought into the light of day. Because everything that you think and feel is valid. You get to choose what you think, but emotions are a lot of times just our response to life. And when we validate them and we allow them, the energy of them, because emotions are energy, when we allow them to release, then we feel peace. And I hope that now that this meditation is complete, that you do feel that deep, deep sense of peace. One more last nice deep breath. And I want to remind you that you are whole and perfect exactly as you are. Your emotions are valid. Your feelings, your responses to life are your responses to what's happening around you. And the one presence and the one power moving in, through, and as me honors and recognizes the one presence and one power moving in, through, and as you. Namaste. Have a wonderful week.